and welcome to Cyberschooling Debunked. Cyber schools are known for flexibility. Why is that? What exactly about cyber charter school is so flexible anyhow? Well, today you're going to find out. Here are the top 3 reasons why cyber charter schooling gives so much flexibility. Number 1, recordings. At PA Virtual Charter School, every single class is recorded. What's the big deal about recordings? Well, if I miss a class for whatever reason, I can go back and watch the class that I missed. You can't get that in a brick and mortar school. They don't record every class. If you miss class, you miss class. In a cyber charter school, the recordings are always there, whether for first-time viewing or for supplemental reasons. Number 2, due dates. At PA Virtual Charter School in high school, there are 2 due dates, Friday at 4 p.m. and Sunday at midnight. What's the big deal about 2 different due dates? Well, Friday at 4 p.m. is your expected due date. Try and get things in by Friday at 4 p.m. Why do your teachers want them in? So that you can have a nice weekend. You have all of Friday evening, all of Saturday, and all of Sunday to not think about schoolwork and just enjoy yourself. Spend time with family, do whatever you enjoy doing recreationally. It's great. The Sunday at midnight deadline is there in case that you were enjoying the flexibility during the week, which is perfectly fine. Maybe you had a family reunion that you had to drive 3 hours for and you missed your work on Friday. Maybe you have a job that takes place in the afternoons and you can't get your stuff in by Friday at 4. Then that's fine. Make sure you get it in by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And number 3, you choose when you work on what you work on. When you choose what to work on and when to work on it, it gives you a ton of flexibility and it gives you a sense of responsibility with your schedule. When I was in an elementary school, I would have so many things to get done in a day. It was, okay, Lexi, you have 5 things to get done today. What order are you going to do them in? I'm not a fan of math, so I usually did math first thing in the morning, so I didn't even have to think about it later. But I loved English, so I would usually work ahead in English class and finish that before the school year was done. I could do my classes in any order that I wished to. Thanks to cyber charter schooling, I've learned how to manage my time well. Well, that's all well and good. So you're flexible within the school sphere, but what does cyber charter schooling do for you outside of school? How about extracurricular stuff? What's the big deal there? Is there a difference there? Well, I'm here to testify that there is. I can tell you from personal experience that cyber charter schooling does make an impact on extracurricular activities. Here are 3 examples from my life where cyber charter schooling has impacted me. First one is National Novel Writing Month. When I was in the 7th grade, my favorite teacher, Mrs. Bacon, told me and another group of writing students about this thing called National Novel Writing Month, NaNoWriMo. And I was like, well, this sounds cool. And that was the first time I wrote a book. Not only did I write a book, I wrote a book in a month. The flexibility of a cyber charter school has helped me so much in being able to do that. I know that if National Novel Writing Month is in November, that my first semester needs to be a little bit easier, and that my second semester can be a little bit heavier in regards to workload so that I have time to write. And because of that, I've been able to write and self-publish 5 books. Step Twins, Triplets in Law, Sister Spice Removed, Soar, and Steady. That blows my mind. I am 17 years old and I'm already a published authoress. Another thing I'm involved with outside of school is FIRST Robotics. FIRST is for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. When I was in the 7th grade, my father dragged me to a robotics meeting because he's an engineer and he wanted me to experience this. And I just remember thinking, I don't want to go. And now I've been a member for 5 years. My robotics team gets 6.5 weeks to design, prototype, program, and build a robot. I'm talking a robot that is huge. Some of them are taller than me. Some of them can throw yoga balls. Some of them can toss frisbees. Some of them can climb towers. These things are huge and complicated and intricate, and we get 6.5 weeks to do them, and we're all in high school. Thanks to being in a cyber charter school, this robotics team has been something that I have been able to actively participate in. You can be involved in this robotics team whether you're in a cyber charter school or not, but I know that I've been able to participate actively because of the cyber charter school. Another thing that I've been involved in is the 412 Leadership Training Program at Camp Joyelle. This is a program that deals heavily in serving, mentorship, and developing a worldview. It is so vital, and it has been so beneficial in my life. I would not be the same person today without this program. When I go up to serve at camp, I'm usually in a media position. Some of these are during school days, and I couldn't go if I was in a brick and mortar school. I go up to camp and I serve, I come home and do my schoolwork. Without that, I wouldn't be able to go up and serve at camp. Thanks to the Cyber Charter School, the flexibility that it's given, I have been able to participate fully in that program. I hope this video has helped you see a little bit about the flexibility of Cyber Charter Schools. There's not only flexibility within the Cyber Charter School, but the Cyber Charter School gives you flexibility outside of it. So, do you have any other questions about flexibility that I didn't answer in this video? Leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Have an awesome day. Bye!